Hello everyone, welcome to Ebenezer Tutorials. In this video, we will be looking at how to implement the concept of recursion in Python. So we will start. Now, what exactly is recursion? It is a simple concept of a function calling itself. So whenever we define a function, normally what do? We call other functions or we write simple statements. But whenever we call the same function within itself, that becomes the concept of recursion, and that function becomes a recursive function. So we will look at that with the example of factorial. So we will first define a function as getFact, and it is taking a parameter, so in case it is n. Now what is a simple way of doing it? I will do for I in range of n. First we will take a variable fact equal to 1. We can do it as 2 to n plus 1. So we will do fact equal to fact multiplied by I. Return fact. We will do get fact of 5. So what are we doing? Initially fact is 1, and for each number we will keep multiplying it. The reason we have taken n plus 1 is because in the range function it doesn't consider the upper limit, it takes 1 lesser than the upper limit. So we will see. Okay, we have not printed the result. Here we can see that we got the factorial as 120, and we can also write another condition if n equal to 0 or n equal to 1, return 1. So what does this ensure? Okay, so what does this ensure? That we know that the factorial of 0 is also 1 and the factorial of 1 is also 1. So we don't need to compute it explicitly, so we can directly return the value as 1. So this is what we do in the normal case without using a recursive function. But we can also do the same thing with recursion, so we will look at that example also. So what is our main aim? We want to complete the task, we want to achieve it by calling the same function and again. So in recursion there is always one thing which is a base case. That means because a function is calling itself again and again, it should not go infinitely, it must terminate somewhere. So that terminating condition must be mentioned in Python in any recursive function. So now what we will see how we will do it. Now what is our base case in this? If n equal to 0, I will return 1, else we will return n multiplied by get fact of n minus 1. So what are we doing over here? If at all the value of n is not 0, if it is 0 we are returning 1. If it is not 0, what are we returning? We are returning that number multiplied by the factorial of n minus 1. So that is what it is. What is factorial? So we will look at it in the mathematical terms also. If I find 5 factorial, what is it? It is 5 multiplied by 4 factorial. What is 4 factorial? 4 multiplied by 3 factorial, so on. So what are we doing? It is that number multiplied by the factorial of n minus 1. So this is recursion. Where is that recursive concept being used? Here we are calling the same function again. So we can try it out also. Print get fact of, supposing I give 4. we can see that we have got the factorial of 4 as 24. So we will see briefly how this is working. So when I do get fact of 4, now for now I will just abbreviate get fact as f for convenience. So what are we doing? I am calling f of 4. So what is this resulting in? This is so it will go inside the function. Now 4 is not equal to 0, so it won't execute the if block, it will execute the else block. What is written in the else block? It is returning n, which in this case is 4, multiplied by factorial get fact of n minus 1, which is 3. Now again it will go, so 4 multiplied by, now 3 is being passed. So what is n having now? N is having 3. So 3 is not 0 again, so again it won't execute the if block, it will go to the else block and it will return n multiplied by the factorial. So it would become 4 multiplied by, now what is n now? 3. So it would be 3 multiplied by factorial of 2. So again the same thing, 2 is not 0, so it will come to the else part, it will give 2 multiplied by the factorial of 2 minus 1, which is 1. So what would it be? 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by factorial of 1. Now again it would go here, 1 is not equal to 0, it won't execute this if block, it will come to the else block and it will do n multiplied by the factorial of n minus 1. So what is n now? N is 1. So what will it give us? 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by the factorial of 1 minus 1, which is 0. Now it will go here, n is 0. So this if the condition in the if statement becomes true, so it is returning 1. So what is the actual output that we get? It is 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1. So what is this? This is equal to 24. So where is this value getting returned? It is getting returned inside the print statement, and that's how we get the output. So this is recursion. We can apply this concept of recursion in different ways. We can have it for the Fibonacci series and many things. So if at all you all want help for any of the codes, do post it in the comment section, and any other doubt related to Python or any other computer science concept can also be posted. Hope you all liked the video. If you liked it, do share it with your friends, and also subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for immediate notifications. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and also share it with your friends and relatives. And don't forget to subscribe to Ebenezer Tutorials to stay tuned. Thank you.